Hi, and welcome to some modifications and adaptations you can make and use to help make your yoga practice more comfortable and more at ease for your body. So to start with, let's even start with just sitting. Some of us like to be sitting on our yoga mats or from our bed and find that the traditional cross-legged pose may feel a little taxing. So there are two things you can do here. First off, I would start with having something under your hips. So when you are seated, your hips are higher than your knees. This is where I always go. When you see me starting class, I'm starting from here. It rolls the pelvis forward, it lengthens the spine, and it allows me to kind of ease in and not feel like I'm rigidly holding myself up. The other option is to place pillows under your knees or blocks, yoga blocks under your knees. Again, now my knees are not having to hold. The weight is coming into the prop and gravity is doing its work. So the higher the prop, the less, well, that's not so good. Maybe on the side. And then that way you can have a little more ease. The other option for seated is to have it against a wall or the back of your bed, so your headboard. So still using those additional options, but now my body is being fully supported, my back and weight, and that helps conserve energy, definitely. And lastly, another pose we come into all the time is constructive rest pose. So this is when we're laying supine. And basically you draw your leg one at a time to come for knees bent and feet flat on the surface. So this is technically a rest pose. But for those of us with chronic illness, it is still taking a lot of energy to hold ourselves here. So here are a couple tricks. If you have a yoga strap, belt, or even your tie of a bath towel, you can use that. So what you want is just to come into your comfortable pose here, and you're going to take that strap or tie. I'm just going to tie it so I can show you how easy it is. And you're going to just tie it so it's a little snug. And now my legs are not having to hold themselves up as much. I can release the pose into the belt and it conserves some energy. If you had a yoga block, you could even place it between your knees. And now this is the most, I would say, restorative constructive rest pose there is, because you have your mind and your body's connected. Everything knows where it's touching. It allows the opportunity for you to let go and relax. And I could be here a lot longer with this type of support. So you can decide next time you do a supine class if that's something you want to try to make your practice more at ease and make the adaptive yoga bend to you. We'll see you next time.